Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel to talk about the abuse that I'm going through here in Campbelltown, New South Wales. I'm being tortured in my home. I'm being tortured in my home mainly from the landlord, St George Community Housing, and the woman who lives downstairs from me. I posted a video this morning of evidence of her abuse. Since I filmed that video, I've also filmed 2 more videos of her abuse. And I did that because I wanted to show everybody how cruel this woman is. And I wanted to show what she's doing and how she's doing it. She's turning her range hood on and off in her home because it's been rigged, so that everything that she puts through that range hood gets diverted into my home. When she does this, it blows down all the insulation fibres from the roof. And if you haven't seen that, you can go and check out the video I posted this morning. And what she's doing is she's watching my heart on a monitor as she does that. This is all happening to me because of a health system and justice system cover-up. Last year, I went in to have a procedure done at the Campbelltown Public Hospital, and they placed a monitor in my body so that the community here in Campbelltown could be paid to put me through very cruel abuse, and while they're putting me through abuse, they watch my heartbeat. Because I have severe PTSD, and when I go through trauma, I panic, and I'm severely traumatized by the abuse of the air in my home that's been going on for the past 10 months. This woman downstairs, she's relentless, and she's also stalking me on illegal cameras that are in my house. The landlord, St George Community Housing, has placed illegal cameras in my house so that the neighbours can stalk me and abuse me whenever they like. And right now, St George is using this mentally deranged woman downstairs and other neighbours as well to put me through cruelty. And this woman downstairs, she's absolutely deranged, and she's very cunning, and she does nothing else with her life whatsoever but stalk me, and there's other neighbours that do that as well. But this woman, she's absolutely obsessed. She lives to abuse me. That's all she does. I've done nothing to her to deserve this. She's been paid to do it, and she's a paid hit woman. And she's absolutely desperate right now. And why I wanted to just film that evidence this morning, I got 3 videos of it, is because what she's doing is she's turning the range hood on, and she's doing it according to my movements in my home. So she makes sure that I can see it when the sun's shining through the front window. She does it, and she's turning it off and on. And what she's doing, she's causing me trauma, so my heart speeds up, and she's watching that happen. Then she turns it off, and she waits until my heart slows down, and then she does it again to speed my heart up. So it's deliberately being done to try and wear my heart out. This abuse that I'm being put through here, I've been going through it for 19 months, very intense abuse, and it's like MK Ultra mind control abuse, and it's so cruel. And it's being done to try and affect my sympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system can be damaged over time when someone's put through severe cruelty and abuse, and I've been going through that for the past 10 years. And because this is all a part of a justice and health system cover-up, that is their tactic behind the whole thing. I already have damage to my nervous system, and they're trying to cause that to get worse. And what happens is your organs start shutting down. So this is what they're trying to do, and this is why I need help. I need urgent help. This woman downstairs, she's dangerous. She sent gas into my house, and she's mentally disturbed, and she's deranged with what she's doing because she's carried out the abuse and watching my heart speed up on this monitor, and she's getting a kick out of that. It makes her feel powerful because of the deranged mental issue that she has. It makes her feel powerful to be able to have that control over my heart. What she's actually doing is she's letting it calm down, and then she's making it speed up again, and she's getting a kick out of that. And it's absolutely sick, and she needs to be stopped. And the landlord's using her like a tool. And so are the Campbelltown police, who stalked me this morning to deliberately encourage her. And she's been doing it ever since. And there's dust all through my house again. She does this every day, and then I have to clean it up. And then I'm forced to clean it up. I have a disability. I have a left side nervous damage to my body. And this woman gets a kick out of watching me clean it up. That's part of it. Part of the enjoyment she gets out of it is watching me having to suffer and go through the humiliation and degradation of cleaning up the mess that she has caused. And I need urgent help to stop this woman and this landlord. And it's the landlord, the Campbelltown police, and my family members who are using this woman, and so are the other neighbours. Most of the other neighbours here are involved in this abuse. There's a couple that aren't, but most of them are. And they're all sitting back just watching this woman do what she's doing. They don't help. They're all viewing into my home illegally as well. So are the Campbelltown police. So are my family members. And this is being done to try and take my life because I know about abusive cops and abusive members of this community. The justice system don't want the truth coming out about the health system's involvement in this either. There's a lot of corruption out there in the health system and in the justice system. And they're trying to cover it up because, I wasn't meant to survive this long. I wasn't meant to even know what they were doing. I was just meant to go crazy from the abuse or die by now from a heart attack or a stroke. And it hasn't happened, and it's never going to happen because I'm not giving up. And, you've only got to look at how cruel this woman is to know how dangerous she is. And she's been paid to do this. She's expecting a lump sum of money if I pass away. So she's already done so much, and she's got nothing to lose. And I just wanted to make this video just to show people out there how cruel, cunning, and dangerous and deranged this woman is for doing what she's doing. Like for actually watching my heart and making it go fast and waiting till it calms down. That's sick. That's absolutely sick. And there's also abusive men stalking my home right now. And it's because of these illegal cameras that are in my house. The landlord, St George Community Housing, is actually taking money from people to view into my home on the dark web, to watch me be put through cruelty in my home. And there's 3 neighbours that are joined to my home that can tamper with the air. So I'm in absolute danger. This woman downstairs has sent raw gas into my home in the past. I don't think there's anything this woman's not capable of. She's capable of murder, and she's showed everyone on this channel for the past 9 months that she is. And she's being paid to do it. And there's also businessmen and women that have been involved in this abuse that want me gone too, because they've just done so much to put me through abuse over the past 19 months that they're paying these neighbours for their services to put me through abuse. The Campbelltown police are out there now using their siren, but they turn it on for a second and then they turn it off, and that's to encourage the community to abuse me. So it's the camera in my home that's allowing this abuse to go on. So St George Community Housing is not only allowing this cruel abuse to go on to me, they're also enabling environmental crimes because of the stalking. I'm stalked everywhere I go by people on the road, at the shopping centres, and there's stalkers going past my home now. Well, there just was just then. And they do that because they all work together. When they see this woman abusing me, or they know what times that these neighbours abuse me, they all work it out, so they're all carrying out abuse at once. And the groups that are left in this, up until yesterday, were Transport New South Wales, the Campbelltown Police, the neighbours that are involved in this, that are around me, that have been getting paid to abuse me by St George Community Housing, and there's groups of abusive men who are still stalking me, and my family are involved because they know this is happening, and they've been paid to purposely isolate me. They've also stolen an inheritance from me that they need to give back so that I can get to safety. So the other day, this is what this camera's allowing. The other day, this woman, she actually left a comment on one of my videos and made out like she was also going through what I was going through, and that she was a tenant of St George Community Housing. And she said that she thought that we should meet up and talk about, what I was going through and what she was going through, and we might be able to work together to get justice in this situation. So I agreed to meeting up with her. That was all premeditated. This woman is someone who is viewing into my home illegally. She'd been taking notes over the past 19 months. I don't know, wherever these people get their information. They're viewing into my home. They get ideas from viewing into my home on how to put me through abuse by watching things that I do in my home, things that I search on the internet. My family also gave a lot of information to the justice system to put me through abuse, and so did people from my past. So this woman, she had it all worked out. She must have had it all rehearsed. She was like an actor. I don't know who sent her. It could have been one of these organisations. It could have been St George Community Housing that sent her. It could have been another organisation that's in competition for the grand prize that's up for grabs if I die. Because that's how these people are playing it. They're playing it like a game. And it's like cutthroat. It is. So they could have been, they could have been trying to get ahead of St George Community Housing. Of course, St George Community Housing have the advantage of trying to take my life because they've got the tenants around me, and they've rigged my home so that these neighbours can abuse me 24 hours a day and abuse the air I'm trying to breathe in my home. So this could have been another organisation. I'm not sure who sent her, or she could have just thought of it on her own, but she did this. You can actually go back and see the comment. It was only on a video that I posted the other day, and I might even repost it today. Just haven't had time to go through and find it. But she did that, and then I went and met with her, and we talked, and it wasn't long before I realised that she was putting me through psychological abuse, and it was all a setup. And they do things like that to get my hopes up, and then to just watch them shatter. That's the kind of things they do. They set up things like that. They make out like I'm going to get help, and then they do things like that just to watch me shatter and watch my hopes shatter. And it's things like that have been done over the past 10 years as well by family members and the people that I've had around me that have created setups like that. Whole scenarios. They put a lot of effort into it. And this woman, she's just trapped herself because she gave me her contact details. And, these people are about to get caught. They are caught. And it's like this woman downstairs and the landlord, they're just and the police, they're trying to hurry up and kill me. They're trying to hurry up and stop my heart so that they don't have to be held accountable, but they're already seen. They're already caught. So why they're doing this, I have no idea. I think the reason the woman downstairs is doing this and the police is just pure spite and revenge because I'm speaking the truth. And not only that, this woman downstairs is deranged and she's addicted to having power over my life. And it's sick. It really is. It's like she wants domination over my life. This is a neighbour. That's delusional. No neighbour has the right to control anyone's life. And she's so smug. She's so smug because the Campbelltown police are out there encouraging her. And I need these cameras taken out of my home. My human rights have been taken away. I don't deserve this. I'm a good member of this community. I don't deserve any of this. And I'm being discriminated against because I'm a woman on my own. No other reason. If I had a partner or if I had family, they would not do this. This landlord thinks that they're going to get away with this because I have no family. My family are involved. My family's greedy. They've stolen an inheritance from me. It's as simple as that. And they're using this woman downstairs to abuse me. And they've been sitting back watching me go through severe cruelty for 19 months. And not only that, they were putting me through setups for the last 7 years. 7 or 8 years, actually. So that's really all I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to show people the cruelty I'm going through right now. It's just extremely cruel and the abuse is intense. I mean, I'm being abused in my home. I'm being abused as soon as I walk out the door. I'm stalked. I'm followed by people who are viewing into my home illegally, who are just tracking. My vehicle's tracked as well. My vehicle's tracked and they can see my devices. I have absolutely no privacy. These people know every move I make, and that's because the justice system want control over my life, and I'm just being put through severe oppression and cruelty. And yeah, they're trying to affect that sympathetic nervous system because they want my organs to shut down. That's what they're doing. That's the whole tactic behind the whole thing. So St George Community Housing, do something about this woman. Stop her from putting me through abuse. You stop putting me through abuse. Because that's what they're doing. They're trying to hurry up and kill me. You're caught, St George Community Housing. Do you see how many people have seen these videos? It's like these people are they can't face reality. But they're going to. They're going to because I'm not giving up. And I know any minute these people are going to be caught and arrested. And I'm making these videos now too because hopefully there are detectives watching what's going on and it's giving them a good idea of what's happening. Because it's absolutely urgent that I get help. I've reached out to people in the public eye for help. People that are supposed to help people in situations like this. I have seen that organisation help people for lesser things. And for some reason they didn't help me. They actually entirely ignored my pleas for help. And I reached out to them about 10 times. And I don't know why that is. If it was the justice system told them not to, if the justice system bribed people, or if they were lied to. Because there's a lot of lies told to people about me to get people to put me through abuse, to get people to stay away from me and isolate me. Some of the lies that have gone around about me, I don't think there's anything I haven't been accused of. And they were told by my family, this landlord and neighbours and the justice system, just to keep me isolated. All of the essential services that a person needs in a community have been taken away from me for absolutely no reason other than there is an abusive cop out there that harms women, who has committed violent crimes against women, who the justice system don't want the public finding out about. And because of the 10 years that I've lived with family and domestic violence and there's been obstruction of justice, I reached out to the justice system 12 times for help over the past 10 years. Every time there's been cops either in my family or connected to my family that have obstructed justice. So there's no one to turn to for help. I've tried everything. I can't go to lawyers because the justice system will probably just go to them and tell them or bribe them or tell them not to help me. So that's why I created this channel, to protect myself, and hopefully, there's someone out there that can help me raise public awareness of this, or that there's a lawyer out there that, can see by the evidence that I've built up on this channel that, I'm speaking the truth here, and I need urgent help. Absolutely. These people are out for my life. This woman downstairs stalks me 24 hours a day, and she's trying to kill me. And she's focused on nothing else whatsoever. If her family's watching, please do something about your family member, because she's out of control and she's dangerous. She's a danger. People, when they get to that age and they're a danger like that, they need to go somewhere where people can watch them and supervise them and make sure that they don't harm anyone, because sending gas and poisonous substances through into the air in someone's home is very, very serious, and also violating their heartbeat is too. And these people all know I have severe PTSD already. That's what this woman knows, and she has that knowledge. She is premeditating her actions, and she is watching what she's doing, and she's watching my heart on a monitor as she does this. It's attempted murder, and she's doing it 4, 5 to 10 times a day at least. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.